Hi everybody, as you can see we've moved on a bit. I did do a video of grouting the tiles in, but the picture quality was absolutely crap. It just wouldn't focus. As you can see now it's playing up a little bit. I don't know if it was the particular light we had in here. So what am I doing now? Bit hard to see. The shower screen is in. It was a bit of a nightmare. That glass is so bloody heavy, and it is literally you put the aluminium holders up for each end, and then you slide the glass in, and there's a rubber in one side already, and then you slot the other rubber in, and that glass panel and that glass panel just stand there then. And you fit the door. It's all so bloody heavy. It's a two-man job, and we've got those sucker things that stuck on the glass, so it makes it a little bit easier. But then you adjust it by fitting. See, there's a corner bracket up there. You drill and fit that to the wall, and then the trouble is they give you 20mm adjustment in the glass to get everything if your wall is out of true, which is okay that you can pivot it out on the top. There's two grub screws in the top of there and a clamp screw. There's a rubber in the top of there. You can't see it. Is in the glass there's like a little U shape cut out, and then in the top of this there's a rubber that fits in that slot. So then you can slide the glass in and out. You've got 20mm engagement in there to take up any deficiencies you've got in your wall. But the only problem with that is if you have to tip it back, it lifts the front edge of this, and then that starts floating. When you seal around the outside with mastic, it will probably stop that. But it's ever so. We spent a day yesterday trying to get the gap down the side of the door perfect, so engaged on the rubber. So at the moment it's still, if you can see when it shuts, it still touches that glass and pushes it out. And we managed it in the end, but it's so heavy and the aluminium is so sharp, it did just slightly mark the tray. But that will be hidden behind the mastic. But we're a real struggle trying to get that in. So the next final jobs to do now is to just pipe up the waste for the sink and cut the pipe. So what we've got is the pipe goes under the floor, comes up into the bottom of the unit, and then it will go into the semi-floor pump. And then on the top of the pump is the outlet, and it will come across, go up, across, and then down again. And behind here is the two tails sticking out. One's for the sink and one's for the shower waste. And you have to have 300mm from where it comes out the pump in rise before it goes out your waste. So I've just got enough room to come across here, come up, go across and go back down. That gives me my 300 rise to go back out of the waste. But you have to use, rather than using a 90-degree bend, you have to put in a 45 degree to help the flow of the water. So we've got a 45 going up, 45, so it makes 90 in the end, going across, and then another 90 going down and out through the waste. So I've just done a video of opening the end of the pump up and setting the code for the wireless. You've got a wireless connection between that bit that drops into the plug hole and in the pump, and then you have to have the wire going to a fuse spur. So I'll do a video of that when it's up and running. But it's all coming on quite nicely. Pity you couldn't see the grouting video, but it just wouldn't focus. That's the two tails sticking out of the wall for the shower mixer. It's got to go in. I haven't sealed around the shower base yet because when you're drilling these tiles, it's not the tiles as much, it's when you go through and you hit the brick behind, the dust from the brick contaminates the mastic. It stains all the mastic. So the mastic is the very last job. So all we got to do is put that mixer in, connect the sink up, and stick the cistern in the toilet. And it's all done. Then we can get back onto the fun stuff, motorbikes, tanks, model railway. Okay, bye.